Hi everyone, welcome back to Be Rich. Today we have Keshav again with us. Anand is currently in Singapore. I don't know when this video comes out, but probably by the time this video comes out, Anand might be back. But we are recording this when Anand is in Singapore. So I'm sorry that Anand's not here. And Shashwat is also very busy with doing his exams right now in college, so I couldn't pull him in. So he's stuck with us two laymen who are not as interesting and knowledgeable as those two are. I hope you find this conversation interesting enough to stay around and watch us talk.
Yeah.
What do you say, Keshav?
Yeah, sir. Sir, today I have come with a topic of how to choose a role model, sir. Why I chose this topic? Because I saw Freshworks CEO Girish Mathrubootham. He got his company listed on Nasdaq, sir. After that, he released an IPO for Freshworks. The title for the Freshworks IPO he named as Project Superstar. Then I got up with the idea: is this correct to choose a role model? He is from another. Industry. Rajinikanth is from another industry, but is in every time when he do something better or special, he will always say, "I'm a Rajini fan. Because of Rajini, he only inspires me a lot. Because of him, I'm doing all this." Is this a right way to take a role model?
What do you think?
Sir, I think it's their.
No, be honest.
Yeah, sir. It's their opinion to take role models.
Correct. I'm also the same opinion.
Yeah, sir.
See, the reason why Freshworks is in the news is because from the launch of the IPO, the share price has gone down.
Yeah, sir.
And there's been lots of layoffs in the company. So that is what's making the news.
Okay.
All that is negative news. So that's creating a lot of attention to Freshworks. And when the attention to the company comes like that, people pick apart the leader of the company.
Okay.
The leader is Girish.
Yeah,
When things are going great, Girish is a hero. When things turn sour,
Girish
he's a
is the
zero. Sounds pretty much like Rajinikanth's movies.
Yeah.
Okay. And he has just recently spent 100 crores buying a football academy or starting a football academy here in Chennai also.
Okay.
He seems to be an eccentric guy. The decisions he makes in his business and his personal life seem to be a little bit off what you or me would usually do. It's a little eccentric. Eccentric means different.
Okay.
And there are lots of people who lead companies, big companies, who are the leaders of the company and the founders of the company, a little eccentric.
Okay.
We know recently, famous is Elon Musk. Elon Musk is always in the news.
Yeah, sir.
Sometimes his fans think he's doing the right things.
Yeah, sir.
His enemies think he's a moron. He's a stupid guy who's ruining Twitter. People like you and me who don't have an opinion about it sit on the sidelines wondering what's happening, and we're eating popcorn and we're watching.
Yeah, sir. Yesterday also, most of us talk about Elon Musk 2 days before. Why? Because he removed the blue ticks for everyone in the Twitter. If anyone wants a blue tick, they want to pay.
I can understand. The company is losing cash, so he wants to quickly generate some money to bolster the company.
Okay.
So he's trying to find ways to do it. What Elon Musk is doing in Twitter is what Girish is trying to do in Freshworks.
Okay.
He is trying to ramp up the company.
Okay.
Okay. There is something known as cash burn.
Okay.
You've heard about it. These unicorns will be doing it, where their investors invest money, like we spoke about Ola, where you take their money which is invested and you spend it on
Expanding
the company.
Okay.
So
cash drain phase.
Cash burn, not
Cash
drain.
burn.
Cash
Okay, sir.
burn.
Okay,
So you're burning money.
Okay, sir.
There's a rate at which you're burning. That's called the cash burn rate.
Okay, sir.
He's burning around $15 million. Okay. So this projection, what they're projecting at 15, he's got around $1 billion to play with. Since the time of free cash which he had. So he's burning around $15 million a month or something is the calculation. So he's okay, he's burning. And the revenues, when you look against the revenues, the earnings are down because he's spending a lot of money.
Okay.
Revenues are picking up for Freshworks, but it's not picking up fast enough to be positive compared to the money he is spending.
Okay.
We explained this to you. Off camera I spoke about. You want to know how can earnings be negative?
Yeah.
Because the PE ratio is negative. To be negative, the price is positive. Right?
Yeah, sir.
The earnings has to be negative, that means. How can the earnings be negative? We spoke about Keshav medical store.
Yeah, sir.
You're buying medicine for 100 rupees and you're selling it for 50 rupees. That means you're making a loss of 50%.
Yeah, sir.
So your earnings is negative.
I'm buying more than my spending.
Yeah, you're spending more than your earning.
Okay. Earning.
Correct.
Okay, sir.
For a salaried person, that means you're in debt.
Yeah,
You're
sir.
creating more debt. So that is the same kind of principle. But he's got a lot of cash.
Okay.
So you're only looking at earnings, right? Let's say you have 100 crores in your account, but you're spending, your salary is 20,000 rupees, but you're spending 30,000 rupees. That means your negative cash flow per month against your salary is minus 10,000. But because you have 100 crores in your account, you won't be bothered.
Yeah, sir.
You get it?
Yeah, sir. I got it, sir.
But as an investor, I might be worried because the way you're spending money, you may not be able to control it. Today you're minus 10,000 rupees. Next month you might say, you might feel brave and you say, I'm an entrepreneur. You have to take big bets to make big money.
Yeah, sir.
You might say that and you might suddenly be in negative 1 lakh. Then you might suddenly go to negative 20 lakhs.
It grows and grows.
And suddenly things are going out of control. You know, before you know it, that 100 crores in your account, you know how fast money can go.
Yeah, sir.
Right?
Yeah, sir.
You've seen money disappears like that.
Yeah, sir. True.
When you have enough bills to pay, money goes away. And as an investor, it's very hard to keep an eye on that. So, a very famous example is Amazon.
Okay.
Amazon, for a very long period of time, when Jeff Bezos was running it, was negative.
Okay.
It was not making any money. But if you see the share price of Amazon, it went down because people thought it was going to lose money. But a lot of long-term investors stayed in with the company, and now they're reaping the benefits. Another famous example, Salesforce.
Okay.
Salesforce is another company like Freshworks,
Okay.
which does software services, right? So they also went through a cash burning phase for a couple of years. Then if you stayed invested since 2002 or 2003, I forget the exact year,
Okay.
or 2007, I'm not sure. So if you stayed invested from that point now to Salesforce, you would have made money. So now Freshworks from there has fallen, right? Now he's going through a cash burn phase.
Yeah,
we do
sir.
not know how long he's going to burn it for. Revenue is growing, okay, but we cannot predict. And when you see all this scenario, this negative news doesn't help. When you have the CEO of the company coming, idealizing someone like Rajnikant,
Yeah, sir.
as an investor, you feel nervous. If you're idealizing someone within your own industry, you're like, okay, you know, the guys are lying. You're looking, he's like, idealizes someone like Warren Buffett, or, you know, Warren Buffett is also a wrong example, someone within his industry. Then you're like, okay, the guy is, you know, you feel confident. There's nothing wrong in idealizing Rajnikant. You know, like Rajnikant's movies like Yo-Yo, he might just yo-yo and bounce out of it. There are a lot of companies which went through a cash burn phase and they were not able to generate revenue, right?
Okay.
Because you're burning money. Your revenue has to keep coming in.
Yeah, sir.
Or you have to be able to raise more money. How do you raise more money as a company? You issue more shares. That they were not able to do that, and the company suddenly gets into distress and it collapses. It's happened. And another problem for Girish is a lot of top management guys are all quitting and going. All of them were there before the company went IPO, before it went public. They're all critical guys who kept the company, who made sure the company was very good, the IPO is very good. These are very big, important guys. Girish is not the only person running the company. He's not answering all the phones.
Okay.
Correct?
Okay.
There are other people. So some chief guys are leaving the company. They're cashing in their chips. Cashing in their chips means they've been there through the initial stage of the company, helping him build it. Then they've done the IPO. Now they got shares allotted to them
Okay.
as a reward. So you also might feel like that. You have for a personal reason. Let's say you and me open a company, right? We struggle together, and now the company is worth $100 billion. You have shares worth $1 million or $5 billion, whatever $billion. You might be like, okay, Vinod, nice working with you so long, but now I would like to do something else with my life. So you decide, whatever reason.
Yes,
but for the public, we don't know everything. But what you see as a public is suddenly a lot of top guys leaving the company. So you do not know, is there a leadership problem? It could be they're just moving on, or there could be a leadership problem. They don't agree with how Girish is running the company now. Maybe the Girish is changing the way he's running the company. Maybe he's becoming more eccentric. Like I said, you're like, hey, you know, I got 100 crores in my account. I don't mind losing a little more money. They don't like the way he's running. We don't know all of it. Some of it comes out in the news. Some of it is speculation. So you as an investor have to decide, do I invest into Freshworks? Is it a price point which I can afford to stay? Like Anand says, are you okay with losing that money which you put into Freshworks? There is an opportunity to make money. He may, like a Rajnikant superstar after intermission, go, and you know, the IPO from the IPO starting around $40 or whatever, may go to 100, 200, 300, 400, I don't know. Anything is possible 5 years from now. Do you believe in the guy? That is the personal choice. Like how Girish has a personal right to choose Rajinikanth is an idol.
We have
You also have a personal right to
choose.
choose to think what he's saying makes sense to you.
Yeah.
If you are a Rajinikanth fan, you are a Chennai fan, right? And you're a Girish fan, it all makes sense to you. You believe the guy. Like Elon Musk fans are there. Elon Musk cannot do any wrong to Elon Musk army, which is there.
Yeah.
Then the people who hate Elon Musk can never do anything right. Even if he does something right, they'll find ways to find out how it's wrong.
Yeah, sir.
So, as an investor, you and me don't have an opinion about Girish.
Okay.
We don't care if he likes Rajinikanth or not. We want to invest and make some money, right? We are looking for value.
Yeah, sir.
So, we have to see there's value in this.
Yeah, sir.
Are you asking me, will I invest?
Yeah, sir.
No, I will not invest.
Sir, before that, I have to ask you something, sir. When you came for the shoot, just 5 minutes before, I said you about Freshworks. How can you analyze these much things in the company, sir? Let you help me, sir, to analyze a company like this. I just said, can we talk about Freshworks, sir? You said, it's okay, man.
I told you.
Yeah, sir.
I told you also do the
What
same
are
thing.
all the things you
Listen,
see in
you're not telling them the full story.
Sir, wait.
That's what upsets me. You make me sound like I'm a genius when I'm not.
Sir, no, sir. Every time you introduce
layman just like you.
Sir, I have a question, sir. Wait, sir. Sir, every time you introduce yourself as a layman,
Yes.
like me.
Yes.
But when you came here, I said, sir, we are going to talk about Freshworks.
Yes.
You just asked me
Correct.
numerous questions.
You're not letting me finish what I'm trying to say. When I came in, did I know anything about Freshworks?
No, sir.
No. You said we'll talk.
Yeah, sir.
I had Google, you had Google.
Yeah, sir.
I said you Google.
Yeah, sir.
I also Googled. Then I read.
Yeah, sir.
I asked you to read. You had some doubts.
Yeah, sir.
I asked you to put specific questions into Google and search. You searched. I also searched and I read. And I'm talking. That's all.
Sir, but my doubt is, you know what are all the specific things we have to see in the company?
See, the point of discussion was
Then you
what
are
I
not a
told you.
layman,
You
sir.
didn't see. The problem is you did not Google what I asked you to Google. I asked you to Google why is Freshworks price collapsed. Freshworks price is collapsed not because Girish is liking Rajinikanth. Okay, because Elon Musk is listening to some band, its price will not correct. I mean, those rare things are there in the market. Market is irrational. Sometimes it does stupid things in the market. Okay, but Girish liking Rajinikanth or not liking Rajinikanth is not what is causing Freshworks prices to go down.
Go down.
There are other reasons to it. You are hanging on to the fact he is liking Rajinikanth, thinking that's an important factor. I personally don't think it's an important factor. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe you're right. Only time will tell that.
Yeah, sir.
And I'm sure if Anand was here, he'll call both of us idiots. Rest assured of that.
Okay.
He'll say the way you're looking at it is completely wrong.
Sir, but my doubt is, how can you so specifically think something of the company like see this and all, you will know how to analyze the company. See these things.
I told you this also, Keshav.
Yeah, sir.
I said, find out why is he losing money.
Yeah, sir.
When you saw the revenue is negative, I asked you to do that also.
Yeah, sir.
I asked you to find out why is the earnings negative.
Yeah, sir.
And I explained to you. Then you said, I do not know what he's doing. I said, Google that. You Googled and you said he's doing software service. I said, fabulous. If he's doing software service, how is he losing money? Because he's only renting. I explained how also software service works to you.
Yeah, sir.
You understood?
Sir, but all I have to say is, the beginners of share market, sir, like me, those who want to know about share market, if they come inside, if they search for one thing, sir, you said, tell me why they are having a negative PE. So search that. I searched that and I told you, sir, this is the reason, sir. Then you said, search the next one like this. I am asking, I'm a beginner of learning
How do you
these things.
decide?
Yeah, sir. After
Because-
this, we have to see this.
Yes, because we told you the most important thing is PE.
Yeah, sir.
Okay, when PE is negative, that means something is wrong.
Yeah, sir.
You have to find out what is wrong. I told you that. It's
Yeah, sir.
logical. Even if you as an investor you're looking at it, it's very logical. That's what I told you. Like Peter Lynch, sorry. Not
Yeah,
Peter.
sir.
Peter Lynch said in his book, 5th grade mathematics is all you need. 7th grade knowledge is more than enough.
Yeah, sir.
You
already
have
said
that.
to me. Yeah, sir.
You know why you don't? Because you have self-doubt. You're constantly thinking, wait, I'm doing something wrong. I'm sure I've done it wrong. Before you do it, Keshav, you're like, I've done it wrong. I'll ask you, what is your name? You're like, everything I ask you, there's a doubt, element of doubt. Why is that doubt? Because you're scared. What are you scared of? Being wrong. I said, between you and me, I'm the same as you, man. Why say wrong? We are fools together. And I said, don't worry. If people laugh, they laugh at us together. I'm with you, no? If I say something and I agree with you and you're wrong and I'm agreeing with you and everyone laughs, they laugh at me also. So what? Nobody's perfect, Keshav.
Okay, sir.
Even Warren Buffett has made mistakes. I've told you that. You're like
Yeah, sir.
shocked.
Yeah, sir.
You're like, huh? Warren Buffett made mistake.
Yes, sir. How can
Yeah, how can he? He's made very foolish mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Like Elon Musk buying Twitter was a mistake. He's admitted to it, Elon Musk. He unnecessarily put himself in a position where he could not back out. Those guys caught on to it. The guys who were owning Twitter, they set a trap nicely for his ego. He went and jumped on it and he opened his mouth and shot it off. Then they caught on to it and said, if you don't buy it now, as you committed, we'll take you to court. He knew if he goes to court, he'll lose because he had committed.
Okay.
The judge will make him pay a fine also on top of it.
Yeah.
So who won there? The guys who own Twitter have won. They all cashed out at a nice higher evaluation. They managed to sell a product which is only worth $30 for some $40, $50, and they walked away with profit. He's left holding the baby. Now he is trying to do what Girish is doing, which is his first cutting cost. How do you cut cost for a software company? You sack people. It's not popular. And it's a risk. He's taking a big gamble. You're right. Twitter, the software can collapse, the servers can collapse. But he has no choice. He's got very limited cash.
Yeah.
Then everyone will say, why aren't you putting your own personal money to keep Twitter alive? He's already put his personal money and bought the company, man. How much more money? He has a businessman, no? He has to look at it and say, okay, so much I've invested. He has to take a gamble. He's like how you will be willing to spend so much money on business. He's also willing to spend so much money and effort on Twitter. He's doing his best, whatever
possible ways.
Yeah, possible ways. Maybe right or wrong, I do not know. But he has a logic behind what he's doing.
Okay.
He's willing to take so much loss. He can stomach, maybe if he loses $50 billion, he can stomach. He doesn't want to make it $60 billion.
Okay.
Someone who's working in Twitter, who's losing his job and think, hey, you've already lost 50 billion, no? Why don't you lose 10 more billion? Why is sacking all of us? Maybe, I don't know. This is true for everybody. Even Vijay Mallya, he had enough assets. He's paid all the principal back. Only what is pending is interest to the bank. Anand told you about this to you and me many times. Only thing which is pending with Vijay Mallya to the banks is the interest. You could have done all this long ago and done something else. He unnecessarily did all what he did. Right? He said, I had enough loss for Kingfisher. He couldn't stomach any more loss. He had enough assets. You could have done something more, but he said, no, this is enough. Same thing is true with Jet Airways. Anil Ambani has got money, but he said, I don't want to lose any more of my money. He said, you guys can lose. As an investor, you may say, hey, boss. But he said, no. Understood.
Understood, sir. But still my mind says that after the 5 minutes of your analyzing the company makes me think you travel with Girish like that comes into my mind. Is he traveling with Girish all the time? He's analyzing company like going with Girish to the company, analyzing a company.
No, I am only looking at numbers because that is what's only available. I do not know Girish.
Yeah,
I do not know Rajnikant.
Yeah, sir.
I do not know what is the relation between Girish and all that is gossip.
Yeah, sir.
Right? And all the soundbite he gives for IPO and all that is only soundbite. I have not sat with Girish across the table and discussed anything with him. Nor have I discussed with anybody in the Freshworks leadership team. So all I have is a few data points which is publicly given because it's a listed company.
Okay.
As an investor, you and me are very small, minute investors. We are ants.
Okay.
That is all we can see. We can see the financial statement. Based on that, you have to decide. And considering everything put together, I won't risk my money in because I earn very hard money. I work very hard to earn a little money. Will I gamble? Yes, some people can afford to lose the money. They'll probably make profit in 10 years' time.
So you can think like this, sir. The Amazon made a huge loss, but some investors kept their money inside. After
Like
that,
I told you, correct. We are allowed to have 4 babies
okay,
in your portfolio.
okay.
Do you want to give up one of the spots for fresh work? That's your choice. When I have only 4 tickets, I will not give. I'd rather give it to an ITC.
Understood, sir.
Simple, man.
Sir,
I want to be, whenever I invest, I want to be stress-free. I don't want to invest where every time I read something about Freshworks,
you don't want to get a heart attack.
I feel like I'm getting a heart attack.
Understood, sir.
Understood?
Understood, sir.
I want to invest and I want to relax.
Okay.
And I want the business to be simple. I do not really understand what he's doing. So I cannot say I can put my money in it. I know he's doing software karta hai. Right?
Yeah, sir.
But it's a little more nuanced in that. I don't understand it. And with this and artificial intelligence, what is the artificial intelligence going to be on impact on his business? I do not know. Because at least in ITC, he's selling cigarettes.
Yeah, sir.
AI cannot give you a cigarette high.
Yeah, sir.
Correct? He's selling you Godama.
Mm.
He's building hotels where you're physically going, staying inside.
Mm.
I know that. It's brick and mortar. I can see it.
Mm.
This, it's like magic show.
Yeah, sir.
Abracadabra, zibumba, magic, PC, sarkar, putsch. He's taking money and he's buying soccer teams and all that, man. Tomorrow he might say like Anil Ambani, shake hands with me, we tried our best. He's doing that to his employees, sacking people. As an investor, he may shake hands with me and say, I'm sorry, I did my best. I'll have to lump it. That's the risk in investing.
As an investor, you will not invest in this company.
I will not. That's my personal opinion.
Okay. Yeah, I got it.
I may be completely wrong. There are people who make money out of it, I'm sure.
Okay.
But I don't understand it enough to risk it. And that's where the important thing is, which Anand keeps telling you, which Peter Lynch also says in his book, One Up on Wall Street. You need to understand what you're investing into. Because if Freshworks, let's say I put $1,000 and I buy. Tomorrow the price corrects by 10%. Do I buy more or not?
You buy more.
Why? I don't understand the business. Maybe the company is losing, is collapsing. So let's say Kingfisher, you bought like that. Price went down by 10%, you bought more Kingfisher. It went down by another 10%, you bought more Kingfisher. Then suddenly Kingfisher is not there in the market anymore. It's not listed. Then what do with all those shares you're holding? A lot of us tells us in the comments, no, sir, I have Yes Bank shares. What do I do?
I don't
That's even I'm in the same position. Sir, why do you think you and me are the same? I say because I'm in the same position. If this is ITC, I can tell you, okay, sir. I can say, hang on, let's look and see why it's gone down. I can analyze and say, okay, the cigarette sales are down because this happened, or maybe the hotel. Don't worry, they'll recover. We can analyze it because you understand it. I understand it.
Yeah, sir.
This, how do you understand? And this with the looming threat of AI in software, I would say, hold on. I would say this to any software company you want to invest. I'd say, just wait. There's no rush. And like I said, there's only 4 berths, 4 tickets you can give.
Yeah, sir.
So choose carefully, Baba.
We'll do that, sir. Sir, on this video, I have to make a special announcement of you have motivated me to open my Demat account and you have motivated me to buy shares. I bought shares of some companies, sir, now. And I want to know a simple thing, sir. Like Anand sir, and you used to say this, if I take as an example Infosys, sir. If Infosys is trading in, now it's trading in 222 or 232, I think so, sir. But it traded up to 1400, I think so. When it is 1400, will you guys buy or you wait? Will the market correct the price? Sir, how do you know?
I've told you all this.
How to see that, sir? Because
have to
I
see-
started to buy shares.
Yes, you have to see what is the PE ratio now.
Okay.
What
sir.
is the industry's PE ratio for software?
Okay, sir.
Then you have to see the history
Okay,
of
sir.
the company for the last 5 years. How is the earnings been? How is the revenues been?
Okay.
Right? How is the share price been performing? Based on all that, you should see if it's the right time to buy, or like Anand says, buy tiffin. If you're really interested in buying a little, buy tiffin coffee and wait.
Okay, sir.
But markets will always go like this.
Okay.
If you keep on waiting for the perfect time to buy, you will never buy. It's like crossing the road. You cannot wait a perfect time to cross the road.
Yeah, sir.
That too in India. Of course, this doesn't apply to America and the Western world, where you have zebra crossing, they have green light, red light, and they turn it on, people stop, and you can actually cross. In India, nobody cares.
Yeah, sir.
So you have to be smart when you're crossing the road, otherwise,
Done.
siren only come.
Done.
As they say in Tamil, no, "Veeta soltu vantiya."
Yeah, yeah.
Same
Famous
way,
saying, sir.
you have to decide it is the time for you to cross, and when you decide to cross, cross bravely.
Okay.
Should not hesitate.
Okay, sir.
Don't look at everybody else crossing. When you're crossing, you're concentrating on you crossing. Same way when you buy,
You
concentrate on you
yourself.
buying.
Okay.
Don't look at what your neighbor is doing.
Okay, sir. Today is a very helpful session, sir. I am surprised a lot of things from you, sir. I got surprised.
Well, I hope it's all good surprises.
Yeah, sir. That's a good surprise, sir. Thank you for letting me know about how to analyze or how to see a company.
I'm happy, Keshav.
Thank you, sir.
Having conversations with you is far more enlightening for me than talking to Anand. Because with you make me think.
Okay.
With Anand, he hardly lets me talk, first of all, to start with. Because he's so knowledgeable.
Yeah, sir.
Okay? It's like, river Ganga is running, you can't do anything. So as I was saying, when you talk to Anand, he hardly lets us say anything because he's so knowledgeable.
Yeah, sir.
Even asking question, you know how scary it is.
Yeah, sir.
And he'll immediately say, "Are you a fool?" We have to buckle up and say yes because we really don't know what we're saying. At least when we talk, no, we're in the same level.
Yeah, sir.
So
I
you
also
can ask bravely whatever you feel
Yeah,
like
sir.
it. I can also bravely say whatever I know. And it's like two monkeys talking. People are entertained by us, which is good enough. I'm sure lots of comments will come on this. Saying, yes, two monkeys. When are some serious people coming to this channel? We are only placeholders, Keshav, what to do. We're not the real deal. We're only the starters.
Yeah, sir.
But we have our audience. We have Keshav fans.
Sir, what to say, sir? Before, sir, there are so much people waiting for you to talk because you talk on the perspective we understand, sir, like the layman understand.
I'm happy.
Anand sir talks straight like this, sir. You gradually picks it up like this, sir. That is more understandable, sir.
I'm happy, Keshav. If you're happy, I'm happy.
Thank you for making us understand these things in a simple way, sir.
Understood.
Thank you, sir.
We spent 5 minutes rubbing each other's back. Let's call this conversation
Sir, no.
close and sign off now.
Okay, sir.
They'll be wondering when is this going to end? This bromance is going to end.
Okay, sir. Thank you for watching Be Rich. If you like this content, hit the like, share, and subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the bell icon. If you forget to hit the bell icon, whenever you post a video, the video will not get delivered to you. Thank you.
Not delivered to you, right? You won't get notified.
You won't get notified if you didn't hit the bell icon. Thank you.
By now, everyone knows that the next location for our event is Singapore. I had not given great clarity on the date, time, and the place where the event would take place. We have now finalized everything about the event. The event is taking place at 4 p.m. on the 29th of April, Saturday, at Holiday Inn. There are several Holiday Inns in Singapore. Which Holiday Inn? We are meeting at Holiday Inn Singapore, Atrium, ANIHG. It's hotel, and it is at 317 Outram Road, Singapore 169075. Once again, I tell you, Holiday Inn Atrium. And my team will be pleased to help you. We have given a WhatsApp number below and we have given you an email ID. If you contact us, my team would help you. Thank you for watching. Be Rich. It's a great privilege and honor that so many of you in thousands have subscribed to my channel and have supported me. I have written 2 books in English, The Alchemy of Money and Ordinary Stocks, Extraordinary Profits. These books are published by us and are ready. If you want to procure a copy, send us a message to the WhatsApp number given below and my team would respond to you. If you want an Amazon Kindle copy, you can click the link below. Finally, those who wish to consult with me can send a mail to berichenglish@gmail.com. Once again, I thank you for your support. If you like this video, press the subscribe button of my channel, hit the like button and turn on the bell notification.